Expressing daily activities. 1. Explanation. When discussing habits and routines, it's common to use present simple tense verbs to express regular actions. 2. Examples. I wake up at 7 a.m. every morning. She brushes her teeth before going to bed. We usually have lunch around noon. Adverbs of frequency. 1. Explanation. Adverbs like always, usually, often, sometimes, and never help convey how frequently an action occurs. 2. Examples. He always takes a walk in the evening. I rarely eat fast food. They sometimes go to the gym together. Talking about hobbies. 1. Explanation. Habits often include leisure activities. 1. Use verbs related to hobbies and interests. 2. Examples. She enjoys reading a book before bedtime. We play tennis every Saturday morning. He spends his weekends hiking in the mountains. Discussing work or school routines. 1. Explanation. Work and school routines are crucial aspects of daily life. 1. Use specific verbs and time expressions. 2. Examples. I start my workday at 9 a.m. She finishes her assignments before dinner. They often have team meetings on Mondays. Describing changes in routine. 1. Explanation. Occasionally, it's necessary to talk about deviations or changes from the usual routine. 2. Examples. I usually take the bus, but today I'm driving. We're going on vacation, so our routine will be different for the next 2 weeks. He's temporarily working from home, disrupting his regular office routine. Time expressions. 1. Explanation. Incorporate time expressions to provide a clearer time frame for activities. 2. Examples. I exercise in the morning, usually before breakfast. They meet up for coffee every Friday afternoon. She typically finishes work by 6 p.m. Discussing future habits. 1. Explanation. Use future tenses and modal verbs to discuss upcoming habits or changes in routine. 2. Examples. Starting next month, I will be attending yoga classes. They are planning to adopt a healthier lifestyle by cooking at home more often. She will begin a new project next week, affecting her daily routine. By incorporating these expressions and examples into your conversations, you can effectively discuss habits and routines in English, providing clarity and detail about your daily life. Expressing preferences. 1. Explanation. When discussing habits, you might express personal preferences or likes and dislikes. 2. Examples. I prefer to jog in the park rather than go to the gym. She dislikes waking up early on weekends. They enjoy watching movies together on Friday nights. Talking about morning routines. 1. Explanation. Mornings often set the tone for the rest of the day. 1. Use verbs and expressions related to morning activities. 2. Examples. Every morning, I grab a cup of coffee before starting work. He checks his emails and plans the day during his morning routine. They have a quick family breakfast before heading to school and work. Discussing evening routines. 1. Explanation. Evening routines can be a time for relaxation. 1. Use verbs associated with winding down. 2. Examples. She unwinds by reading a book before going to bed. We usually have a family dinner around 7 p.m. He takes a warm bath as part of his evening routine. Describing health and fitness habits. 1. Explanation. Discussing exercise, healthy eating, and wellness. 2. Examples. I go for a run 3 times a week to stay in shape. They follow a strict diet to maintain a healthy lifestyle. She practices yoga for relaxation and flexibility. Talking about daily commute. 1. Explanation. Many people have routines related to commuting. 1. Use verbs and expressions associated with traveling to and from work or school. 2. Examples. I take the subway to work every day. He carpool with colleagues to reduce his carbon footprint. She walks to school unless the weather is bad. Discussing work breaks. 1. Explanation. If applicable, discuss how you spend breaks during the workday. 2. Examples. I usually take a short walk during my lunch break. They gather in the break room to chat and relax. He checks social media to unwind for a few minutes. Describing technology habits. 1. Explanation. Many routines involve technology. 1. Discuss how you use devices in your daily life. 2. Examples. I check my emails as soon as I wake up. She limits screen time before bedtime for better sleep. They use a productivity app to manage daily tasks. Discussing social activities. 1. Explanation. Include habits related to socializing and spending time with friends and family. 2. Examples. We have a weekly game night with friends. He attends a language exchange meetup every Wednesday. She catches up with family over video calls on Sundays. Feel free to mix and match these examples based on your own experiences and preferences when talking about habits and routines in English.